Hi everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. Today, I will take you on a journey to learn about something you might not familiar before, eutrophication in lakes. There are many lakes on Earth, in all different sizes. Some lakes are very large, while others are so small that they cannot even be found on maps. Lakes are like the Earth's eyes, watching everything around them. They quietly support many creatures. However, eutrophication in freshwater lakes is getting worse globally because of human activity. It is a general issue in lakes due to the over-enrichment of nutrients, such as nitrogen and phosphorus. The growing population in cities generates household waste. At the same time, agriculture tends to use excessive fertilizer and pesticides to meet people's demands for food. Industrial wastewater also discharges into water bodies, which may contain many nutrients. These nutrients are exported to the lake by rivers and accumulate there. Though lakes themselves can absorb a certain amount of nutrients, if the nutrients enter into the lake exceed their absorption capacity, the lake ecosystem will be destroyed. Under the background of global warming, the lake's nutrient absorption capacity will be affected even more. Eutrophication can cause algae to increase dramatically and leads to algae bloom in a short period of time. However, nutrients from the land continue to be constantly inputted into the water each year, resulting in serious ecological damage. Rapid algae growth can accumulate on the lake surface, blocking sunlight and oxygen from entering to the water, causing oxygen depletion and death among aquatic organisms. To investigate management options for clear water in the future, we take Lake Taihu as an example and explore potential management options that could help Lake Taihu reduce river export of nutrients and mitigate eutrophication in 2050 under socio-economic and climate change. We assume that in 2050, Lake Taihu basin will have a high economic priority and high climate change. In this scenario, Lake Taihu is expected to become turbid in the future. We developed 4 scenarios relative to the BAU scenario and implemented them in the model to explore the possibility of decreasing nutrient export to Lake Taihu. These 4 scenarios are improvements in sewage system, called urbanization scenario, improved in nutrient use efficiency in agriculture, called agriculture scenario, a combined scenario with both improvements in sewage system and agriculture, called sustainability scenario, and a scenario assuming the use of constructed wetland around Lake Taihu. Based on the sustainability scenario, this chart shows the river export of total dissolved nitrogen under different scenarios. The x-axis represents the business as usual scenario and 4 alternative scenarios. The y-axis represents the load of river export of total dissolved nitrogen and phosphorus to Lake Taihu. The unit is kton per year. There are pie charts above each scenario, showing the proportion of the sources. Green represents human waste from sewage systems. Dark blue represents the direct discharge of animal manure, and yellow represents the diffuse source of animal manure. Other sources include biological nitrogen fixation, atmospheric nitrogen deposition, and leaching of organic matter. Light blue represents the direct discharge of human waste, that is not connected to sewage system, and green represents synthetic fertilizer application. The chart shows that alternative scenario reduce river export of total dissolved nitrogen by 6 to 30 in percentage, and the total dissolved phosphorus by 19 to 73 percentage relative to the BAU scenario. Only the last scenario, which includes nature-based solution, may contribute to reducing the lake to a clear state. Lake restoration usually focuses on reducing external nutrient sources. However, when the sediment contains nutrients accumulated over multiple years, internal nutrient release can delay the restoration. Our research indicates that if nutrient input into lakes can be reduced, lakes can restore to a clear state within several years or even longer, relying on their own purification capacity. In some lakes, the contribution of the internal nutrient load exceeds the external nutrient load. We still suggest that lake management should focus on reducing the external nutrient load. This approach is beneficial to the environment, as lakes relying on their own restoration ability to purify water quality, which is more environmental friendly and cost effective than direct intervention in internal nutrients by humans, such as dredging. Well, our journey ends here, but the magic of eutrophication will keep inspiring us to protect the nature's wonders. Here are some take-home messages. See you next time. Bye-bye.